So, hello everyone. Thank you for joining me for, I forget the topic. I forget the name of the whole thing also. Mostly Mondays, weekly ones. So, thank you. And we will be talking about why past regression, Sumita. So, past regression is about hypnotherapy. We cannot really talk about it, even though I've done it. Is that going to make any asking a question? Will that contribute to the people who have joined today? So, and why would you not want to be connected with yourself in the now to know whatever the past is? Because the present is giving you enough information. If you allow yourself to be present, you would not have to dive into a past regressive reality because you would know. It's about your knowing. And knowing does not have past, present, future. It is in the now. You have entire awareness. That's when you do bars, it's like, tunnels of time and space. They talk about all of time and all of space in this moment that it can be available to you. So if you could ask yourself, is that even relevant? So is that even relevant as a question? So talking about before we started out, Pari had a question saying, no, even Vandana said that my body feels depressed. Interestingly, I would just like to bust your myth that bodies don't go into depression, right? We, the being, we create depression. We have too many judgments and points of view about a lot of things, and then we go into an upset, anger, upset, intrigue, reality, and then we create disappointments, and that is what the body is perceiving and it is receiving. What if it is not your body telling you that you're heavy? And body is heavy because what is it? What is making it heavy? And what are you so depressed about that you feel that your body is heavy? Vandana.
Yes, sorry, I was unmuting.
Yeah.
I don't know, just
And
maybe.
whose body are you aware of? Is it the earth? Have you even asked saying who does it belong to? And you're like, oh, I've been returning, it doesn't go. Could it be possible that it's to do with the planet that you're on? Is it the earth that you're connecting? Are you aware of what's going on the earth? Because you are earth walking on earth, if you can acknowledge that.
Yes.
And there's so much that the earth is oozing out. Are you aware of that? And are you not being an allowance of that? And is earth asking for more attention than ever?
Yes.
So, and that's where, do you even realize that you feel that your body is so uh, bloated and heavy?
Yes.
So,
But
what is required in this moment for it to become lighter? What's
it's
coming up?
holding on to stuff is what is coming on.
Is the body holding on to stuff or the being? Are you not being able to go beyond your past that you've made it so significant and solid that it doesn't let you go beyond with, because body has no point of view. Body, as I have always mentioned, body is more like nature. Why would you say my body is not stopping me?
I think right now for
And
me, the present is feeling very heavy. It's feeling very heavy, not the past.
who, okay, what's happening in the present that is so connected with your past, that has reminiscence of it, and then you're just aware of it. See, they're very subtle triggers, okay?
Right. I
So,
I get it.
yeah,
I, I get so
it's similar. So it just feels familiar. And then we create that because something got activated in that moment, which now the entire thing, the cellular memory doesn't go, right?
right.
How many body processes, how many bar session would you require to change this? Whatever the number is, you can acknowledge that, and yeah, there, that's the smile the body is saying, oh my god, I just totally because if you're stuck, if you're feeling wonky, if you're feeling weird, if you're feeling cranky, if you're feeling stuck, get your bars run. Get
Yeah.
your and bars or body processes, anything that will create space, more ease, more joy, more glory in you, in your body.
Hmm.
Mukta is writing, my body has been paining since the last 3 days. So much spinal cord is hurting. What does spinal cord mean to you? And what is pain mean to you? Pain, is there some kind of an awareness that you're not willing to have? Is it pain? Is it a pleasure that you're resisting? Is it intensity? What is it? Whoever is there, are you going to be writing? Are you going to be talking? Unmute yourself and speak up so that it's easy for you to change.
Hello.
So, yeah, hi.
So actually last 3 days I have feeling stuck on my chest
Mhm.
and like a spinal cord is paining.
Your spinal cord is hurting. So, pain is basically, the a degree of intensity you're not willing to have. So, what is it that you're not willing to have? It's only something that you're not willing to receive that is too intense, and you're like, I'm not going to do this, okay? And then you start resisting and creating that kind of issue or so-called pain in your body. So, spine means what to you? Okay, let's go with that.
Support,
So, where are you not having support, or where are you resisting being supported?
my career.
Your career, very good. How nice, very nice. So you don't want to be supported, or you're not receiving the support?
I think I am not receiving to.
Okay, so you're not probably even asking for support. So receiving happens when you start asking for it. And everywhere you've decided only this person can support, and that person is not supporting, so that's not called receiving. It's about asking the universe, hey, who can contribute to this now? And it doesn't matter, it could be a beggar on the street, I don't care. The point is, are you willing to have that? Are you willing to have that ease of anybody contributing to me in this moment? Could be the chair I'm sitting on, I don't care. I mean, it doesn't
Yes.
matter from wherever it's coming from.
Yes.
So, and
Yes.
now what else is your spine telling you?
Now feeling light actually.
Yeah, I mean, see, my point is, what am I avoiding and defending that creates any form of intensity as pain? Am I choosing? And everything that is, would you let that go now?
Yes,
Right, wrong,
please.
good, bad, powerful, client, short, boys, poets, and beyonds.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
You're most welcome. So, what pleasure am I defending for or against that causes me to avoid the intensity of being alive? I could be choosing. So, where is it that you're not willing to be alive and, thrive, and let go of that intensity that you're holding on to? And what would you have to be in order for this pain to be pleasurable? No, we wouldn't ask, how can pain be pleasurable? That's not fair. No, 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 this is not even possible. We can't even look at it with the eyes of pleasure. Point is, if you did not resist that, like when I go to the gym or when I do some kind of a workout and the body hurts after that, I kind of love it. The pain is different. It's just a very sweet, joyful pain. Okay. And that's not a pain that is disturbing. But then there is, of course, I mean, that when it hurts and when you fall or you just, get injured. Okay, so how can I make this more pleasurable for me? So what would you have to be, for there to be more pleasure than you can possibly stand? What would you have to be? What if you're not willing to be what it takes for you to create the difference between pain or pleasure? And what if you did not have to judge either? That we only are addicted to having more pleasure and not pain? And could you allow yourself to have both and have no point of view about it? So how much of the big five are you using to create the pain you're choosing? Everything that is, will you just try and uncreate it, please? Right, wrong, good, bad, perfect, line, short, boys, prepared, and beyonds. So only if you decide that oh my God, it's going to be so intense, it becomes intense. Your point of view creates that reality. The minute you're aware of some kind of truth, it usually expands your world, but then you may just feel contracted because you were happy with the lies that you were aware of, and now suddenly you're present to the truth. And what is the lies attached to it? If you kind of acknowledge that, you will have more space. That there were some lies, and I'm probably still looking out for some more lies to make me feel comfortable. We're comfortable with the lies, actually. कभी किसी को देखा बच्चे को थप्पड़ मारते हुए, सच बता दे नहीं तो थप्पड़ पड़ेगा, सच बताते ही थप्पड़ पड़ जाता है उसको. We're not ready for the truth, are we? And then we are asking, I would like to know what the truth is. And then you can't handle it. And that becomes contractive. Everything that is, that what you've decided that this is how it should be, look like. Can you fucking put that? Coming to what Pari had, figure, oh my God, figure, are you talking about some logical figures? Are you talking about how you have to figure out something? That's a lot of thinking and a lot of logical mind going on in place, right? So what if you did not have to make it significant, that how after a particular age that you're not looking how you used to look, and you start rejecting your body, and hence it starts getting disfigured, right? So what if it wasn't about how slim you were or how fat you are? Is that what your body is choosing? Is it asking for more ease? Is it asking for more space? And is that how it is creating space? And what if you did not have to create space by expanding your body? What if you could talk to your body and just, acknowledge, body, is that what you take your body in every moment, every choice that you're making, anything that you would like to eat, drink, sleep, have sex, whatever, just ask your body, is this you, body? Is this what is going on? Like, it's like a conversation with yourself. You're never alone. Just in case you wanted to know that, you're never alone. You always have an energy to speak to, and that is you and your body. If you could just make it your best friend.
Okay.
That will not even, so what if something is bloating you up? Like, I was in the hills, the last call that I did, I was in Himachal,
Yeah,
and
I know.
everyone is like, oh, you know what, the water is so clear, so pure, you must have it on. Trust me, the water bloated me out there. It wasn't very light, and I was like, okay, this is not working. That particular place where we were staying, maybe that water was not working, because we went to some other location. Water was excellent out there, but something was telling me that, okay, this is not working because it had too much chlorine in it. But in my head, it's like, oh, okay, but everyone said that you must have that water, it's really good. And I'm like, no, that's not true for me in that moment. So it didn't work for me over there when I was there. So I switched my drinking to another to bottled water, and I was fine. You need to ask a question. Is that true
Yeah.
for me? Is it going to work for me? I know largely it may just work for everyone, but it may not work for you, and that's okay. And everywhere you feel that, there's some wrongness in that, that you have to judge yourself, that, oh my God, I'm not normal like everyone. It works for everyone, but not for me. Can you let that go now? And everywhere you're trying to fit in, as the world is trying to fit in, could you allow yourself to be the adult of consciousness? What is an adult of consciousness, by the way? To never, ever, 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 ever buy the wrongness of you. Never buy your judgment.
Mm. Okay. Also,
Look
one thing
for,
came into my awareness.
yes,
Sorry
please.
to interrupt
No,
you.
don't be sorry.
That
Yeah.
you were just talking now about figuring out something and not getting. So this is
Yeah.
the same thing happens with me when I am trying to figure out and solve the problems or issues, whatever is going on, and I don't find any ways. Like koi rasta hi nahi mil raha hai, and I feel like, and then there is a disfigurement in my body.
Yeah. So now that, see, because there's so much
Yeah,
thinking going on. When you're thinking too much, you're creating a lot of gases, and a lot of bloating will
yeah,
show up,
acids.
and you're still not finding the way around. And
Yeah.
what if you could just let go and leave in that moment, and relax, and like let that
Mhm.
awareness come to you, whichever way, however it may show up. It is not showing up in that moment, but it's not that it's never going to be showing up ever. So it's just that right now, okay, fine, maybe.
Mm.
So you're in 10th grade and you're looking at, how will I clear my 12th? Will I be able to clear my 12th? Oh my God, what am I going to do in college? Now you're just building up that anxiety. Is that really what you're asking for in that moment? And could you enjoy where you are in that moment? Do you really need a solution? My point is, if my son is in 12th and everyone starts asking him, so what have you thought about? What are you going to do? Some people are really clear about it. Some people really don't know, even when they kind of get out of school, right? They really don't know. Yeah, did I know I'm going to be, getting into this career? No, obviously. Life took turns, and you just keep choosing in that moment. Okay, this, okay, that. How many engineers have become singers and actors? Hello. So where have you decided that you need to figure it out and disfigure yourself? Everything that is. Well, you let that
Yes.
go now. Right? Wrong, good, bad,
Yes.
fine, short, yeah. So what do you
Yes.
love about disfiguring yourself? So that you get more judgment from your partner or your family? So that you can judge yourself even more? And what if
Mhm.
you could just ask for look for the gift in each thing there is that you have? So what if you could allow yourself to see the possibility in all things instead of judging or looking out for judgment of all things? You have created your life. What if you did not have to judge anything? Even if other people are so tempted to judge you and you are tempted to judge you, what if you allow yourself that space that, no, I'm not going to judge myself no matter what? Suppose you're a joint family and everyone's like, you are the culprit, and you still are like, hello, thank you so much. Yeah, I know, but I'm not going to judge myself. So it's like,
Yes.
willingness to have a question and be in a question. It
Okay.
has taken, and I'm not saying that you're wrong if you don't ask a question or you forget what to ask and you go into your trauma still. It's not wrong. Please don't make yourself wrong for that. It's taken me 10 years and I still forget it a lot of times. And I'm being absolutely vulnerable about it because I don't think the day I became CF, I arrived and I got it all correct. No, we've been making our choices. Do you think Gary and Dane have not been, falling or so-called as per this reality? They didn't make so-called wrong choices. They did, everyone did, but they didn't judge themselves. The day they realize that, okay, this is not working, buckle up and then move on. I mean, what if you didn't have to make yourself wrong for nothing? And willingness to say, no, I won't do that, or sorry, that doesn't work for me. I don't believe that, and I'm not choosing that.
Yes.
That you could do one simple act of consciousness that can change your world and do one every day. It's not buying the wrongness of you, never buying a judgment. Look for gifts that are available in each in everything. What is the gift in this that I'm not receiving? So willingness to see the possibility in all things instead of judgment of all things. Being in a question, asking a question, having a question, and your willingness to say no. And what if it's okay to say no? Would your spine hurt? Would anything in your body hurt? Would you be bloated? And even if you are, could you not make it significant? There will be a lot of people who will chase you for you to do a lot of things. Oh, you must do this, and this is the best that you can do, and whatever. And if you don't do it, you're going to judge yourself for that. What if, there are a lot of people who come to me who for learning bars after 10 years. It was 7,500 at one point when we kind of reached out to them, and they did it when it was 24,000. And what if you still didn't have to make yourself wrong? What if you just, allow yourself to know that, okay, I wanted to spend that kind of money to learn this. It wasn't valuable at that time. Now maybe it is. What if price hike was not something that you could, oh my God, God knows what X is doing. Gary has gone insane. No. What is he aware of? And is he demanding something of you that you're not demanding of you? Where are you not willing to step up? That your body feels heavy, that your back feels difficult. What is it? If you truly allowed yourself to have what you would like to have, would you not be able to create what you desire to create? Back to the time when you were little kids and you got what you got when you asked for it. Sometimes you got it instantaneously, sometimes it took a couple of months, or maybe on your birthday, maybe on someone else's birthday, maybe gaslighting your own parents, making them feel guilty for not giving you what you asked for, or whoever or however. You you've played your game, haven't you? So where are you making yourself wrong now for doing what you're doing or what you could be doing? Anyone has a question? Anyone? You can write it down, you can ask. And aren't you tired of making yourself wrong? So who or what are you tired of? See, we are living in a world of complete judgments and a lot of wrongness. What if you still did not have to buy it? I'm doing this series called Below Auntie, if you know that. Okay, those who follow, don't follow, whatever, if you've seen it. So I was like, I don't care whether people watch it or they don't. They like it, they don't. I'm doing it because it's coming from within and I'm going to do it. The day I feel that, okay, I'm done, I'll get done with it. I did this series. It was a very strong, loud voice in me for marriage or no marriage and expose. That is what I used to do. Expose, marriage, no marriage, the two different uh, things. And yeah, it lasted till it lasted. Then I got bored and I left it. What if it's not right or wrong? It's about the joy you can create with whatever you're choosing. What if you did not have to make the sun wrong, the heat wrong, the cold wrong, the monsoons wrong, or nature wrong, or the weather wrong, or the people wrong, or you wrong? Maybe you're on the wrong planet for so what if you didn't have to make anything or anyone wrong? How liberating would that be? Or not making you wrong for not making your choices so late in life. I had a lot of grudge, that why did I not encounter access long back? And I'm like, okay, I got it when I got it. And you get it when you get it. And that's okay. You are where you gotta be. What if there is nothing right or wrong about it? And what if there is nowhere to go and there is nothing to rush about? It's okay to just relax. And what is relaxation for you then? You just feel that, oh, in that relaxation, I have to do something. If I'm not doing something, that's something really bad about me. So Vandana, if you're resting more than 2 days, oh my God, I'm so lazy. My body is not moving. It's become lazy. Again, now that's another way of judging yourself. How many ways and means are you finding to judge yourself? And you don't like waking up, you don't like getting up, and that's okay. Maybe something more exciting has to come your way for you to move your body. What is it that you got to create to move your body? If you really wanted to move your body, wouldn't you have already done that? And can you not do it? Of course you can. So in that place, Himachal, we just parked ourselves one place and we were not going anywhere, doing nothing, just waking up, having breakfast, relaxing, again, cooking, having me. That's all we did. We just eat and sleep, or just talk and laugh, and that's it. That go nowhere. There's no rush about anything. There was very limited network that we had. I was like, wow. What could you receive from nature? Is nature there talking to you? Are you interested in listening? And maybe your body wants to gather all the energy that it can, so that is it in a cocoon phase where it's preparing for something big to come. Where is it that you have decided that you need to judge? Were you judged when you would sleep for long hours and your parents would judge you for that? Have you been judged when you were a child? Yeah. Okay, most of us. I from a Punjabi family. I was really judged. You should not sleep more than 8 o'clock or even earlier.
Yes.
Wake up early and do what? No, but wake up early. That's it. And I didn't know how to react or respond. There was only anger and disgust that my other friends get to sleep over the weekend. My mother would not like it if I would be sleeping for longer hours.
Jaya,
Even now,
that's
if we go to my mother's house in Delhi, I feel very guilty if I sleep in. Like, I feel very guilty if I'm not up and out.
See, now is that what you're being your own mother in your own house when you have nobody?
Right.
So where is it that you're not enjoying the space that you have created for yourself? There's nobody there to ask you. Are you making yourself wrong for that as well? That.
Yeah. I mean, we make ourselves wrong for every morsel of food we put in our mouth.
Of course.
Every time
If your stomach is giving you information, stop. And you're like, no, once more, one more, just one thing more. And then you'll feel guilty or bad or remorse, or regret. All of that we're creating.
Yeah. Like every time I go out for dinner, I feel very bad. The next day I say, oh my God, I overate, and blah, blah, blah,
So also when you're going out for dinner, you can ask yourself that who am I eating for? Because when I'm with people, I start feeling more hungry than when I'm on my own. So you need
Yes.
to ask. Yeah, you need to ask. And I'm not making you wrong that you ate, but the point is, are you eating for fun? Are you eating? And then eat for fun. You just don't judge that, oh my God, what am I eating? How many calories or whatever? You just eat. And know that your body knows how to throw out the excess stuff, right? Just know that.
Right.
So a lot of people talk about hormones and they're like, the hormonal stuff is creating this, but who's creating those hormones? You. And do whatever it takes to change it. I'm simply saying if there comes a point where you have to take your medicines, you have to take it, right? I mean, don't make yourself wrong for that either. But we have so many processes. You just need to ask, how many processes would I have to do to change this? And you would know. And then don't say, I've done a lot. Because then you're being a fraud patrol. So, I mean, I shouldn't be asking your age, but if in case you're 40 or 45, have you done at least 45 processes on your body? Not, yeah.
I'm 62 and I think I've done maybe 60 processes max.
That's cool. You don't look 60. That's great. But yeah, I mean,
I must have, yeah, I mean, not processes, bars. I do a lot of bars. Maybe less. I can't say. I haven't kept a count. Once a month for the past 4-5 years.
okay. Could
Yeah.
you increase it? Is your body asking for more? And is your body asking for body processes? Just ask and be the question.
Cool.
And what could you change with body processes? Trust me, body processes changes the body at the DNA level. It's just amazing. Do it and don't judge it for at least 3 to 6 months after doing body processes and see the shift in 3 to 6 months.
Okay.
It's phenomenal.
Yeah, I
So,
start off doing MTVSS for myself or any of those, biomimetic, BMM.
yeah.
But I just never do the 21 days. I end up, stopping for some reason or the other.
Nobody's asking you to do it every day. Do it whenever possible. If you've done 1 bars for a month for the last 5 years, I'm sure you can do 1 body process a month if that's the pace that you want to follow.
On
But
my
because
Every
We
morning
give up.
I do that. This thing.
Could you receive it?
Molecular manifested, DMMD.
Could you receive a session from somebody rather
Yeah,
than doing it yourself?
yes.
That's it. That's all. That's all. That's all. And you see the shift that your body will create.
Yeah, I've been receiving facelift. I have been receiving body processes also.
Perfect. And see, so how many more are required for you to change whatever you would like to change?
Yeah, restoration of communion with earth. That's
Do
another.
that. Do that. That's amazing. Or just do exit stage left.
Yeah, I do that also. So we run that at the same time. Exit stage left and restoration, because the same, we're holding the feet. So we just say both.
Ask, but you never ask the question, is it required? Please ask a question. What if you don't have to run it together?
Okay. Take care.
You need to play with it. हम हमेशा ये करते हैं is what could you just ask the question? Your
Yes.
body is changing every day. Why would you do the same thing if you're doing it on the feet? तो सारे ठोक दो एक साथ. Who's asking? There's no question in that, right? Just because we're doing it, so we're doing it. No. When every day you're different, why would you not ask a question?
Right.
Even for tea, coffee that you love so much, could you ask, okay, is my body really asking for it today?
So after I did exit stage left for financial blocks,
Mhm.
I got a big, massive film project, which I'm just completing, in fact. And
So is that the heaviness that your
yes,
body is facing? कि अभी खत्म हो रहा है, अब क्या? Now what next?
correct. Now what?
Yeah. And
it-
now, so what more can you capitalize with this thing and create more on this? Like while you're doing this, and what more is possible?
And the other thing that is running for me is that I decided to give this up at the time of COVID in 2019, because it's very tiring shooting and editing and recording. It's exhausting. And I said, now I'm retiring. I'm 58, I'm retiring. And then financial issues happened. I think I've talked about the cheating. So then I started creating money. I said, okay, let me start creating money. Another project came. And I'm feeling the heaviness of all the clients, all those, people. There are lots of people involved, lots of drama.
And how much can you play and have fun with the heaviness of these people?
Yeah.
And invite them to a different possibility with your healings also, and make more money out of stupid people that you're
Right.
not willing to have. Can you imagine all the heaviness that you're receiving from people who are dense and heavy?
Yeah.
Get them to fucking pay you.
It's
That
become there's
no,
a
that I'm spending time with you. I'm spending time with you. You might as well pay me and energetically pull a lot of money from them.
True.
So where are you not willing to use everything to your advantage? That's what I'm saying.
Yes.
You're a fucking potent creator. You asked for, you didn't want it, it went away. Then you created a scenario where you then got it back. And now you're like, oh, okay, but this is kind of not easy. What if you don't have to react to nothing? I mean, have fun with it. Make your money, get out of it. Nothing. You don't have to get married to the project.
Right. And then the what next is making me heavy.
No,
Now,
it's not heavy. Or you just simply ask a question. What else is possible now?
okay.
You were out of business, you got into business, and one will lead to the other, to the other, to the other. What is this really going to lead to the other? How can I use this product or the whatever product you've created to your advantage and market yourself?
Right.
See, my point is, if you don't say that you're 58 or 60 or whatever, nobody would really judge you for that. Like,
Yeah.
they may just think that, okay, you're pretty young.
Yeah, so I'm 62, and when I go to the gym, the young guys and all are calling women who are younger than me auntie and all, and with me they say, "Arey, kya kar rahi hai na?" So one day I told a guy that, yeah, I'm 62, I'm old enough to be a mother. He said, what rubbish, like that. So I know that
So
why.
so all that lies that you tell yourself in your body, oh, we are exhausted. Now we've shot for 12 hours, so we must get tired. And the body starts getting tired. Is that truly tired? Or what other excitement is your body searching for?
Right.
And are you aware of people's tiredness, that you feel their tiredness and you say, oh, I am tired? Is your
Yeah.
body capable of sucking out tiredness from people's bodies?
Yes.
Yeah. Would an infinite being truly get tired?
No.
So what fun do you need to add to your life in every moment of whatever work you're doing? Everything that is, let it go and pock and pot. So I know we didn't have a subject or a title to this particular call, but I think it was
Uh,
a
yeah,
beautiful
one
call.
more thing,
Yes,
Kavita, to ask as we speak of exit stage left, I also
yes.
do many times. Every day, mostly, I do to my daughter also, exit stage
Okay,
left. So
okay.
I want to ask that, is there any other particular, for what I'm doing it, exit stage left? We have to add that, or just we
No,
just
you
say
don't have to. You
exit
don't have
stage left
to
and
add
all
it.
that
You
Gary says?
and everything that Gary says, you don't have to
Yeah.
add anything else. But a lot of people are adding. You can play with it. A lot of
Mm-hmm.
people say that okay, exit stage left with my work. Okay, like for
Okay.
example, whatever. But you don't really need to. Exit stage
Okay.
left is an energy that knows what needs to go will go.
Okay.
And what is fun and is got to stay will stay. So you don't have to go into the
That particular.
logical figuring out of things. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Thanks.
So, Kavita, if
Thank
I
you.
want to
Yeah.
run it for myself, exit stage left, do I just imagine that my feet are in front and give the intention and just say
Nothing.
it?
You just can give the command and it still works when you're doing it on yourself.
Okay, so I
Like
don't.
you do thymus exercise. Likewise, you do this. If you
Okay,
have somebody who can hold your feet soles, and then you give a command, that's great. If not, you can do it yourself.
okay.
Mhm.
Without holding the feet soles.
Yeah, without holding the feet soles also is possible.
Okay.
Mhm. Because when you're doing it for people who are away and you're doing exit safe, you're not holding their feet.
No, I'm just energetically holding it
Yeah,
like that. Right.
yeah,
So,
but you don't need to. We're not doing metaphysics here, right?
right.
So, Kavita, I wanted to ask on this. The
Yeah.
exit stage left, we were taught when we did the bars class to hold the soles.
No,
And
no,
just
no. Bars class does not say anything. Okay, bars class is not even giving you the location. Please read the
yeah,
manual.
exactly. So that's what I was thinking.
That's
How is that?
exactly. You just have to give the command and you're done. When you come to a body class, is where they have given a location.
Yeah,
And you
that's
know,
where I'm
so
confused. Yes, I
so
just
how?
did that class 2 days back. And I was wondering, did I miss it? But then
No,
you're
you
right,
didn't.
we did it in body class, but
Yeah,
not in bars class. Yeah.
yeah. And
Because
you know whether we like it or we don't, people like to give extra information. We It's only for you, only for fun. Don't tell anyone. But that people don't
exactly.
listen to. Yeah,
Exactly. So I was wondering, did I not mention to her? I was a bit confused, but thanks for this.
you're most welcome. Thank you. Thank you for asking.
Thank
So
you.
thank you for the Monday today. I am just asking you guys, please post in your questions or something that we can talk about next week. I'll come up with something too.
So sorry, Kavita, to interrupt, but can one do restoration of communion with earth also the same way?
Yes.
So come on, no holding.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's a process that used to be in 2015 in the manual, which got removed and is now put into reference material. But since we've done it that long ago, we can. I mean, you don't
Okay.
really. But when you're doing it as somebody who requires it, then it's hold on to their feet soles and do it.
No, no, the moment I said the word, only my feet are burning.
So then that's why
Yeah,
your body knows, right? You just need to activate the command. That's it.
my feet are burning like crazy, the soles of my feet. As if somebody's like when it's run
So
on me,
what is your body asking, or what are your feet asking you to do now?
basically to strengthen my communication with the earth, go out.
Okay. So then just do that. In fact, put your hands on Earth and run MTVSs on Earth, the immune points of Earth, and it works still. That's how you
wow.
can contribute to Earth.
Okay.
Yeah.
So much learning with you, Kavita, that
Thank you.
this can be done only, I mean, doing it on Earth also, it really matters.
Yes, it does. That's why when how can I contribute to Earth today?
Yeah.
Just say, okay, MTVS, put your hands on the Earth wherever and ask on, MTVS is run on immune points. You don't need to know where the immune points are because you wouldn't know, but then you
Because
just put your hands and you'll receive it.
I generally do the restoration communion with the earth every morning when I get up. And I just ask at the count of 3 whatever the earth requires from me and my body. But
Yeah.
this is a new awareness that can be done. Thank you so
Yeah.
much.
It's easier. It's more
Yeah.
kind and let the
Yeah.
earth receive from you.
Yes. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. See you guys next Monday. Just share in whatever you would like to listen to, talk about, and we shall discuss that
you.
in the
Yeah.
next call. Thank you for your questions.
Bye.
Thank you
Have a
so much.
fantastic week ahead. Bye-bye.
You too. You too. Bye bye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye. Thank
Bye-bye.
you. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.